Hello, Erica. You're the first one in today. How are you today? When we get more people in here, I got something to show you guys. Can you hear me okay? Hello, Andy. Can you guys hear me? Okay, wasn't sure. We get a few more people in here, and then I'll be able to show you guys what I got in the mail. What I got from Amazon today. A week late, but I got one. But it's better late than never. Anybody getting any planting done? Well, I don't know if Erica can hear me or not. I got a peach tree and some berries. Cool. Are you going to be planting those? Today was a perfect day for planting them, Erica. The next 2 days, according if you do by the moon, are barren days. That is great, Andy. You're coming right along with that project. I didn't get my desk moved like I had planned. One thing after another today. Yep. Putting it in a pot for now would be good. Let me look that up real quick. I'm getting it up. Hello, Rudy. Yeah, that's the only part thing. I hope you got a fan on the carpet to dry. Going by the Farmer's Almanac Garden Planning Calendar, so it shows you the 12th and 13th favorable for planting crops bearing yield above the ground. The 14th through the 16th, seeds planted now tend to rot in the ground. Then the 17th and 18th are excellent for sowing seed beds and flower gardens. Best planting days for above ground crops, especially peas, beans, cucumbers, and squash where climate permits. Then the 24th through the 26th is good for sowing grains, hay, forage crops, planting flowers. First day is an excellent time for planting corn, beans, peppers, and other above ground crops where climate permits. Last 2 days are favorable days for planting root crops. Then the 27th, 28th is start seed beds, good days to transplant, excellent time for planting root crops that can be planted now. Also good for leafy vegetables. Then the 29th and the 31st through the 31st is no planting. Barren days, do no planting. Hello, Gary. Thank you very much, dear. So, using the Farmer's Almanac to plant things, I'm trying that out this year. Let me find it again for you. Okay, I'm going to have to do this with the tool I have. Tiny URL. Here's the link if anybody needs it. Let me put it on my notes here. There you go. Now everybody can use it. And all you got to do is ask me for it in other times, and I'll just be able to put it in like this now. Let me see. That way everybody can see it. Well, my cousin's not here. He's probably at work. And everybody else is probably getting ready for the live stream. Ah, there he is. I'm here, but not really here. Listening, but not really listening. My boss is mean. That's what I figured. Hey, Desiree. Oh, I just tried something today, you guys. You know that Thanksgiving turkey that I ended up freeze drying. Well, I took some of it out today. I mix Miracle Whip with a little bit of milk and some pickle juice and pickle relish, and made it kind of like a coleslaw dressing. Then I put my crumbled turkey in it, and I got a good turkey salad. So that came out really good. I think I'm gonna need another light here just a second. There we go. But I got two of the levels of my green stalk filled it in the outside in the garden where the rest of them is gonna go. And on hello, Steve and Tina. And if you notice, Gidro's Family Homestead until Easter, they have a code for $5 off, and the keyword is Easter. So you get $5 off anything you buy on their site. Your total bill. Not yet. Why? I did welcome for the kitchen and for lifestyles. Oh, you're talking about for the turkey. No, I didn't do that. I didn't measure anything. I was experimenting. I had to find out. Yeah, I no, I didn't measure anything. I just yeah, went by sight. But I'll go get it and show it to you guys. Let me get a spoon out so I can show it to you guys. You stirred it up, made it thin to put in because that's how I rehydrated the turkey. See, it's good. It's not dry because once you let it set for a little while, and the turkey gets a chance to moisturize, and I think I can do it with dried ham too, with my dried ham slices I got from Easter ham. But you make it the consistency of a coleslaw dressing. Yeah, that's how I tasted it because is that why with some saltine crackers. And you make the sauce like you would the consistency of coleslaw dressing, and you pour it on top of your crumbled turkey, and just stir it up. Throw it back in the throw it in the refrigerator and let it absorb. Hey, Moon Boots. Now I'm gonna show you guys what I got that I waited for a week and they lost it, and it only took 2 days to get the replacement. Now this part I can't get back in place. And I'm sure what this is so you can hang it up to tie the legs here so you can process your game. It came with a little cutting board, some gloves, and look at that. You got the hatchet, different types of knives, shears, bone saw, and a knife sharpener. So you know I'm going to be processing some rabbits soon. Now I don't have an excuse. And in carrying case like that. Whoops. I didn't get that in far enough. Yeah. Hello, Buster. Okay, give me a second and I'll tell you guys what I'll give you the code for it. I mean the link for it. And here's the link for it. Yeah, I'll be processing the rabbits and I'll use all the belly flaps for jerky. Hey, Buster, are you getting any bad weather right now? or any showing up that you may be getting some soon? Hello, Uncle Al. Now, if you want to do prepping for what SHTF, that's who you need to subscribe to. Thank you very much, Uncle Al. Okay, at least you're going to be safe because they were talking about some humongous hail. And there's Aaron. Wow, you got a lot of sorting to do, Aaron. Because I know you hatched at least 200 of those out. Yeah, so do I. It's my favorite cup because it holds the most. Only 500 night tonight to start with. That's a lot. Yeah, I don't know what my forecast is for, because I know it's changed since last time I looked. Yeah, we got 2 days of storms too. Thunderstorms tomorrow night and morning showers on Friday. But I'm not worried about it. For some small, you found some small ones. Morels or what kind? I never knew their name was morels. We always called them sponge mushrooms. Morello. Okay, morel mushrooms. Love, love, love. Did I say love morels? Yep. We just called them sponge mushrooms. That's all I ever knew them by. Just like it. Echo, what's the notification? Now, see, that isn't much rain. It's supposed to be the high of 70 tomorrow. And it's saying the opposite of what the other one is. That's a good way to tell. Well, you got it nicer there than we do, cuz. Let's see. Hey, Joseph. Welcome to the stream. Erica, do it again. Oh, I did it already. Okay. So you guys are warmer than I am by 5 degrees, 6 degrees. Yeah, there's a limit on it. It'll tell you when it gets close to being where they only got a certain amount left. Her ratio's only 6 points warmer than I am. Oh, Aaron's only 71. Ooh, it's chilly there for you today, Aaron, isn't it? But Lawton has got it hot. I don't know where Lawton is. Is that in Texas, Joseph? Mm. Oh, Oklahoma. But see, this butchering kit, I really love it. I just got to figure out how to hang the hanger up. Things are hard to get out, so it's probably hard to get in. Look at those shears. Nice bone saw. No, Desiree, I just got this kit this evening. Oh, you think that this is the rib spreader? I'll use it as a hanger. Flaying knife. There's another nice knife. Nice axe. Well, Kelly, this is the kit I bought that I'm showing off right now. Let me see if I can find it again. Oh, I didn't save it. Let me see here. That's the kit. Okay, let me. It's the Mossy Oak Hunting Field Dressing Kit. 10-piece portable butchering game processing set with storage case for deer hunting, fishing, camping, survival. And let me find it here. The axe. Yeah. Thank you, Andy. Hey, Dawn. Hey, better late than never. Okay, let me put the axe away. And I think this is the hide knife to cut the hide away from the meat. And it even has, you get a little cutting board with it. Now, let me see if I can get this back into the kit. No, it doesn't want to go that way. Let's see if I can get it to go this way. Hmm. Yeah, I can't get the rib setter back in. There's always one piece that you can't get back in place. But I'll use the rib spreader as a hanger for the rabbit. How are you feeling today, Andy? I mean, Dawn, how are you feeling today? Okay, Dawn. I know she said hi, Andy, as I was saying that, so that's why I said Andy instead. So that means I've got next 2 days to work on processing some rabbit, and I want to try breeding some rabbits too. Oh, good luck on that, Dawn. Good luck. How many breeding sets have you got together so far, Aaron? Oh, you're doing the larger breeding cage tonight. Okay. How many sets will fit in the larger breeding cage? Oh, and I hope you don't mind. I took your advertisement and I'm putting it's going through the live stream now about your Easter coupon. Hello, Fat County, Fat Country, rather. 150. Cool. 150 breeding sets or 150 birds? That's a good one. Let me see what the weather is in Tampa. Mm. Hello, Ken. 77 in Tampa. Oh, that's how many birds. Okay. Yeah, you got to make sure they're exactly where they're supposed to be at their age. Hello, Bill. Everybody give me a minute and I'll be right back. Yes, Ken, I go for a walk every morning, but I don't always video it because some days I just don't feel like carrying the camera. That's extra things to carry around. Now I'm back and have to get a little bad habit here and some more coffee. Let's see what I missed. Says, what Aaron, what weight is your gold and your cutoff? The river's still high, Ken. 36 eggs in lockdown. A little disappointed out of 48 of my own eggs. Maybe they got too cold before I collected them. Well, if you got 36 eggs in lockdown, have good luck and happy hatching. I gotta get some more coffee because that big cup does get empty after about 35, 40 minutes. And it could be too that not all your roosters are up to breeding age just because the hens are laying. I don't know if you use um, external lighting. I mean, other lighting to keep the times up. But if they don't, if they're not getting 16 hours, if you're using natural lighting, the males may not be all producing yet. Well, 11 months old. Yeah, they're getting towards their end. They're starting to slow down on their production too. If they've been having 16 hours of light every day for the last 11 months. And Dawn, it's 69 here right now too. Yeah, with that wind, Ken, it makes it seem colder. That's a nice weight, Aaron. Kinda, sorta, Ken. I don't notice the difference because all my clocks were automatic. Now, if the animals, that's a different story. Dawn says she has really bad storms heading in tomorrow when I have to leave. Well, Dawn, if the storms are bad, I'm sure you can get it rescheduled. Personally, if it's lightning and thundering out, I won't go outside. Yeah, it's usually the natural that you have problems with. Dark now I have daylight when I get home. Last night I worked in the barn till 10 p.m. before I realized the time. Yep, you're feeding in the dark. I know they should just leave the clocks alone and let you like nature does. Whoever thought it up needed that examined. Whoops. I can't reschedule an ambulance transport and the doctor for another week. I can't sit here another week. It takes 7 days to schedule the ambulance. Oh, I can understand. Me, I would just have to have a nerve pill before I did that. Then, yeah, for a couple more months, huh, Aaron? None of my animals get fed before 9 a.m. So I take Lucy for a walk, then I got to recuperate from the walk before I can get up and feed the animals. Then I feed them again before I go to bed or right after Lucy's last walk. So they get fed after her first walk and after her last walk. And every time I go, have to go to the ladies' room, I end up checking waters to make sure they all got water. I go out around 6:30 for a little while. Was actually able to see without a flashlight. Now it's dark again. Hello, Grace and Fire. Were initially created to conserve energy resources, like an hour makes that much difference. Bull. It was. Never mind. No, no, I can't. Remind me of that during another rant session, cause Some years in the past, I have been affected by daylight savings time, but not this year since I'm taking more naps. Bill says, I'm trying another hatch on my birds to see if no aggression before I start over with the other quail. Now, aggression a lot of times is environmental. So for once in a blue moon, you get one AH. But usually something's off about the birds, like not enough food or not enough water or too many roos. Usually it's too many roos that causes aggression because you'll get one hen that won't put up with being overbred and then she'll go ballistic. I know, Andy, and I didn't get my nap. Getting all these notifications. Okay, it ain't nothing to worry about. It's about to rain for tomorrow. I'm learning how to take 90-minute naps now. About how many times a day? Space, ratio, feed, water is 90% cause of aggression. That's right. I got maybe a 20-minute nap. I sat down too long. 20-minute nap just makes me more tired. When I was younger, I could stand up and take a 20-minute nap, but now I can't. Well, my potato slips are getting roots, and I got more growing. I got two more potatoes that started sprouting slips, so I just put them in water to let them get those slips going. So I'm going to have a whole level of sweet potatoes. Yesterday, I had a phone call that said scam likely. I don't answer scam likely calls. If you're not in my phone book, if you're not in my phone, I don't answer unless you text me first. Same here, cuz I have to have 2 hours for a nap. I can't sit too long or I'll fall asleep. And I hate the phone won't ring, nothing all day long. The minute I lay down for a nap, it's ringing off the hook. That's what my rule is. If you have my phone number, then you have to text me so I can put you in my phone or I won't answer when you call. Now, is anybody getting ready to garden? Don says, every time I turned the TV on today, the phone rang. Hung up, pushed on for the TV, and the phone rang until after 5 p.m. Every day I'm getting a scam call between 8:30 to 9:30 every morning, and it's a scam. I don't even answer it. And he says, I fell asleep, wake up, and whenever I wake up, when I sit up and fall asleep, when I sit and fall asleep, if I lay down to take a nap, it's going to be a few hours. I turn the ringer off. I don't think we're going to have any garden at all this year if I have to have surgery. Not even your hydroponics, Dawn. Just for 2 straight days. Sometimes I fight them for a couple years at a time. That's great. At least you can't drown them or forget to water them. If you're going Wi-Fi, it could be. Yeah, and there's a lot of solar activity going on too. Solar flares and stuff. No wonder. It's on satellite. I have an itch for a case manager for the nurses, LOL. I got her boss yesterday and I got her straightened out or she would be replaced today. Yep. Erica says she's not going to do much gardening except for the stuff in pots. Well, my whole garden's in pots and GreenStalks. Pretty soon I'm going to be planting radishes right into the GreenStalks. I'm going to volunteer 2 days a week for our community garden food pantry. That's cool. Erica says we are still working on cleaning up the property and making repairs. Yeah, that'll take a lot of time, Erica. Did you get one of those abandoned properties, Erica? Yeah, Ken, I know. You're growing food for the neighborhood. Yeah, that usually has a lot of work to do to it. How much land did you get, Erica? You got to clean up the land before you can even get any animals to help out or anything. Buster's going to be listening while he feeds his animals. Except for the squatters that made huge messes. 7 acres, that's a nice sized property. I swear I just saw somebody today that someone told me was deceased. Am I going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs or what? Somebody just got their information wrong. That happens all the time. You ever tell you what's worse? When you buy a newspaper and find your own obituary in it. Because that's happened before too. Where people have seen their own obituary and they had to prove that they were still alive. Erica's got goats, chickens, and guinea fowls. They're a lot of help. That's cool. Unless it's her twin. Well, do you know for sure she had a twin? And right there, you guys, that Nightbot just put out. That's how you can order some eggs and get $5 off. You know what's so bad is if you're retired and you're on Social Security, they stop your Social Security check and everything. And then you have to prove that you're alive, which is a real big pain in the butt. Does anybody else feel antsy lately? Where you feel like you should be doing something and you're not sure what it is that you're supposed to be doing? It's 8:03 here, Rudy. Well, that's pretty good. You feel very antsy too, Erica? I I call it spring fever. I am antsy to get the heck out of this bed. You cannot sit from February 24th like this and keep going. I am ready to stand up. I know what you mean, Dawn. Antsy to go camping and fishing, but the weather is a roller coaster here. Yeah, it is weather's roller coaster everywhere right now. If I don't see that doc due to storm smell, I am standing up and going to the local ER to get the legs pushed back into place. Oh, that hurts. Just the thought of that hurts. Erica says, I have so many things I want to get done and not enough hours to do it. Amen. But like I told my daughter, it's due to spring fever. We want to do a lot of things. I can see that, Dawn. Yep. Trying to get quail hatched and replenished so that they are growing enough to take off for weekends in a month or so. Yeah, you better have good feeding and watering system so they can take a couple days off. And he says, I need at least 5 clones of me, and I might be able to get some stuff done around here. Or a little bit of the Flash's magic, huh? Or, or like if you were bewitched and could wiggle your nose. Or genie and nod your cross your arms and nod your head. Have a feeding and watering that is good for 4 or 5 days. That is cool. I don't remember. Are your birds in cages or an aviary? And Aaron, Lane did a wonderful job feeding those bees. Constance, my feeders and waters are good for 3 days. I could get 4, maybe, but 3 for sure. My system, I had to feed every day, twice a day, using the Winola Ranch feeding troughs. My water system was good for 3 or 4 days. Cages with bigger J feeders, and can also put bins with ports in when I go away, and 5-gallon system with nipples. Yep, I did the water troughs with a 5-gallon bucket. Hey TM, don't take attendance. And we're all crazy as ever. Aaron says he did great while I was gone. Those bees in that hive are a bit mean. I need to requeen this weekend. Well, good luck, Aaron. I get 36 hours out of my feeders. I can tweak them to get more. Rudy, we're doing homesteading and quail, not typing. That's how mine was. Yeah. Elaine, as you know, Elaine's goal is to take over the business from his dad. Can you just move the queen from one hive to another and do that 2 to 3 times and confuse them all? That might be a good way to get a queen killed too. See, there you go, you guys. Cool, Aaron. Get a bee suit for Katrina to keep her safe. Yeah, you need to get a bee suit for Katrina, so that way she isn't so afraid. Yeah, you can breed your bees for temperament. Yep. I breed nice quail bill. These particular bees were a wild swarm he caught. Sometimes I can't find something. Like I just took my pull over hat off, but I can't find it now. Welcome to getting old. My dactyl hives are Italian queens. I'll replace a queen with an Italian queen, and the hive will settle down in 4 to 6 weeks. Very good. I got some eggs from Gedros, and they're really nice birds. No problems with them, and they're true jumbo size. Yeah, if they're 13 ounces at 6 weeks, that's good. No, I can't get bees. I know where my head is, but not the pullover hat. My landlord died a year ago, and his hives are still behind my place. I assume they are empty. Well, you'd have to check them out. You have to go over and check and see if there's any life in there. Never assume. Possibly I could, Aaron, but could you imagine the problems I would have from my neighbors? My landlord would make me get rid of it because they all complain. Well, climb down from the wall, get your mind off of it, and then you'll find it when you absolutely have to. They would see it out the window, Andy. And besides that, another thing is with these cheap windows, I'd be afraid the hive would fall out the window and break. Bees are incredible creatures and they will survive without human interaction. I don't do any treatments on my bees and I just let them be. Should we tell Ken to check the top of his head? Yeah, that's a good idea. Get your mind off of it and pay attention to homesteading instead for a while, and then your hat will pop out at you. Because sometimes you look so hard you can't see the forest for the trees. It's true. Like yesterday, I was looking for my lighter. I knew it was on my desk because it wasn't any place. And then I told my daughter, I know my lighter's here, but I just don't see it. I had to close my eyes for a few minutes and then look again, and I found my lighter. It was right in front of me. So what do I wear to see if there are any bees in those boxes, LOL? Bill, you just walk towards on a warm day when it's not too windy and it's not raining and see if there's life, if there's any bees forming around by them. Bill, the bees won't bother you unless they feel that you're a threat. So just walking up towards the hive is they're not going to do anything to you. See? Aaron says if it's over 55 degrees, you'll see activity during the day. And since you got the hives and his estate hasn't come and collected them, they're your hives now. Ken, you're in sad shape. Well, Bill, I hope you didn't kill off the bees when you put things out. No, just walk towards the honeybees if it's over 55 degrees outside during the day and see if there's any activity around the hive. What state are you in, Bill? You're in Pennsylvania. Andy, do you have quail in your incubator? Now there's other things. Anybody else got anything new going on? Oh, how did you do that, Andy? Left them in the incubator too long? I guess you'll have to put more in the incubator. That reminds me, I gotta ask somebody something real quick here. You can move them out. I said that they will be fine till morning. This was by 11 o'clock at night. I was tired, so I moved them out, hooked up the lights. The lights were working. Well, right now, Gidro's Family Farm has eggs, and you can always order and get $5 off off your order by using Easter as a coupon code. And so I went to bed the next morning, probably about 80 were dead. Today, I realized one light was just a light bulb, not a heat lamp. Oh, Andy, I'm so sorry. Cool. See, you got free shipping and $5 off. I miss my quail. And this first time in 5 years that I heard the birds talking outside, and I haven't heard them since I had quail, and it made me miss the quail all the more. Yeah, that's a good thing. But you can start over again, Andy. We all make mistakes. We're all human beings. Yeah, because they make unique noises, and yeah. He's in Louisiana, Bill. And his link, Nightbot's been dropping his link along with the coupon code. I know that's depressing when you don't hear them. I wanted 3-week-olds for Easter weekend, but that's okay. A few years ago, a hurricane wiped out almost my entire flock. I was devastated. Oh boy. All the sad news makes me want to cry. I can understand that, Andy. No, shipping eggs are not really an issue. Good shippers, like the people that I recommend, the cold weather is not going to be the problem with the eggs. My shire, sometimes their best hatches come in the wintertime. Yeah, but I'm an hour ahead of you. And yeah, it's dark. I don't have a lot of lights on. I don't have my big bright light on either. Dawn's in Illinois. She got eggs from Aaron in December. Yep, an hour makes a difference when it comes to dark. It is dark outside. Look out the windows. It's black holes with lights across the river. Yeah, it's 8:30, almost 8:30 here, and it's only 7:30 where you're at. Hey, PJ, glad you made it. I gotta show it again. I gotta show my butcher kit again, my field dress kit. See, it comes in this nice case. You got a rib spreader. In my case, I'll use it to hang the rabbit up. You got a cutting board. You got gloves. And you have all of this. Nice kit. I have one just like it. Yep. Trouble is, I can't get the rib spreader to fit in the case since I took it out. Bill wants to know, Aaron, what is the best for jumbo feather sexables? Jumbo wilds and jumbo Egyptians. Got to figure out how I can get that in the case. I think I almost have it. Maybe this way. Nope. No, it doesn't want to fit in the case. I can't get it to go onto both sides of the. I got it in, you guys. Took all my strength to do it, too. Okay, Andy, just listen to us. Don't text. Egyptians is the best. Jumbo wilds are a week wait time right now. I have inventory set to not exceed that wait time. Yeah, I hurt my wrist getting it in, but I got it in. I hope you remember to grab something, Andy Rabbit. Now go get your dinner, Andy. Mine's waiting for me to get to get done because I made that. I rehydrated some turkey, sliced turkey, crumbled it up, and made turkey salad with it. Let me get that package and show you what the turkey looks like when it's freeze dried. Where did I put it? Well, this wasn't it. Well, I don't know what I did with the open. Ah, there it is. With all the work you've been doing today, Andy, you need to treat yourself. Okay, there's freeze dried sliced pieces of turkey. Hey, Yusuf, good to see you. You know, you can eat it freeze dried. It's like having turkey jerky. If you don't rehydrate it, everything's going good, Will. How are you doing? but it makes a wonderful turkey salad. Hey, Brad, how are you doing tonight? Doing good now compared to last year this time. Yeah, I think we're all doing a lot better than last year. So, what are you now? The living dead working? Freezer, I just got done showing the field dress kit that I bought. It has the texture of jerky, kind of, sorta. It's dry like jerky is. Um, but it's just freeze dried turkey, so it rehydrates well when you make like a thin dressing and like a coleslaw dressing type thing with pickles and everything in it. And just put your turkey in it, stir it up, put it in the refrigerator, let it set for an hour, and when it comes out, it's turkey salad. The tickets are already on sale at the website. Hey, I protest. I've been working too. Yep. Let me see here if I can find it. Oh, I don't have it on here. Let me get it for you guys so I can show it to you. There you go. Oh, okay. Here it is. I found it. I did have it saved. Now it's quail and homesteading. Hey, CB. I told you, get your mind off of it, Ken. You'll find it when you least suspect it. You may be sitting on it. Yeah, Yusuf, the prices on everything went up. So, yeah, they had to raise their prices. Because I'm sure it costs a heck of a lot more to put it on this year than it did last year. And it's still cheaper than any other convention. Where did you order from, CB? Or are you talking about your birds? Not counting how much he went into the hole last year. Yeah, last year he really went in the hole. Oh no, your birds. Well, how old are your birds, CB? Yeah, the prices went crazy, and last year he only raised it $5, and he went into the hole. Hello, Sue. Sue saying hello to everybody. You got another week, any day now. Do they have at least? Do they have 16 hours a day of light? That's another important thing. They have to have 16 hours a day light. He didn't raise the price up enough. The $5 that he raised it up was not enough to cover the cost of everything else. Hey, Sue, if you guys want to go to the Quail and Homesteading Convention, here you go. And the camping isn't that much more this year. It's what I don't remember what you guys paid last year, but it's still just $40, if I remember correctly. Let me check. Yeah, camping pay pass is only $40. That isn't much at all. No, they had quite a few. They added more tickets last year, so there was a lot more people than you realized was there, Yusuf. There was a lot more people than you realize, I'm sure. Yeah, they were spread out farther out, whereas the year before it was kind of close and jam packed towards the front, towards the quail barn. Mhm. Maybe I say that because everybody was in different areas. Yeah, because you got to remember they had 3 different areas that were giving classes at the same time. This year we probably have one more tent. Well, I'm trying to see if we can get one more type of butchering class. I don't want to go into that until we get the okay. Well, y'all, I have to answer a call. I'll be right back. And to top it all off, good news to those who have silver coins. That price of silver went up. Cool. But you guys see the shirt I'm wearing? Last year's QuailCon t-shirt. Yep, I wore mine tonight. I almost put on the shirt from the very first QuailCon, and I just could not put that on my back because of one of the icons that are on it. Yes, Yusuf, this is the shirt from last year from Kelly. Yeah, you usually have to order shirts. Let's see. Let me find it. Start looking in this area for QuailCon shirts this summer or anything related to quail that except for birds and eggs because she's not NPIP. Yeah, as soon as it gets designed, we'll be talking about it. Kelly Connects. It's Kelly Connects. See, I was close. Vienna sausage sandwiches. I think of Vienna sausage as baby hot dogs. That's the first hot dog you give your kid. Here's the link, Yusuf. I'll post it again. There you go, Yusuf. It's right under your name. But now it is Quail and Homesteading steading convention. Quail and Homesteading Con. And I have to get busy with the next cookbook. So I want to get the next cookbook up for my birthday. Let's- I'll be right back, but I'm going to be listening and watching. I just have to get something. And wait a minute. Let's see what time it is. It's almost 9 o'clock, so I can go ahead and do it without shutting off the camera. I have been too busy, Yusuf. I still got the kit and everything for it. I just have been too busy to do it. Now I've got the kit for butchering some rabbits, so I can process my rabbits and I'm not going to touch that with the 10-foot pole. I can't. Ken, that stuff's got MSG in it. Yusuf, I I gave Aaron got all the Cuy last QuailCon. I had to get rid of the quail because my allergies, and but I still have rabbits. But with all the experience that I have in quail, I can still help people with either quail or cuy, as well as rabbits. So allergies are allergy free. My oxygen level got too low with the quail after doing it for 5 years. I woke up and my oxygen level was only 83, and that's when you're supposed to be in the hospital. I have rabbits. I'm not allergic to fur. My baby sister was allergic to fur. That's why every time my dad gave me a dog, my mom would get rid of it when I went to school. No, the rabbits, I don't have any problems with the rabbits. At least I still can raise a protein. Quail chicks? That is cute. Oh, chickens. Okay. Well, at least they're trying to do their diligence. Because remember, in years before, they had a problem with their brooders, and they were killing a lot of baby chicks. I don't think you're going to get anything at that price anymore, Yusuf. Did you tell her you need to make out one for her to print off and hand out to people that's more realistic than what she had? Yeah, but that was before Yusuf. Nowadays, the prices are still higher. You can't even get a candy bar for $1 anymore. That was always a bad thing to do, in my opinion. Yeah. Yeah, it is cruel. Yep, because big business to cut people's wages before they cut their prices. Yeah, it's either listed as MSG or monosodium glutamate acid. Hello, Jeremy and Cheryl. Thank you for coming in. Do they have hydrolyzed protein on the list? Cool. Yeah, you got that right, Yusuf. See, a hydrolyzed protein is another name for MSG. Nikki did not make it this year without buying ducks from TSC. She has no self control, lol. What kind of ducks did she get, Brad? Yep, hydrolyzed protein. See, I never had negative feelings about eating insects because I know a lot of tribes in South America and Africa do it. Yep. It's on a lot of foods. Well, congratulations, Huga. CB, are you in the storm's path that's coming in? I know you're only about an hour away from me. Yeah, so you stay safe during that and make sure your animals are safe. I agree. What kind of ducks did you get? I still see you, Will. Yep. That's why when Taco Bell put on their list that their food is MSG free, I went in there and I asked them to hand me their package of meat that they put in the steam table. And I told them, you got hydrolyzed protein in there. If I eat it and have a reaction and die, they would lose their restaurant. Ooh, be careful. Well, then it's just like raising your own birds and that. They'll be safer to eat. Well, you stay safe. Oh, boy. That meant you filled the freezer, right, Brad? And what kind of ducks were they? I wouldn't try cockroaches. Not around here. They're too full of chemicals. Oh, you guys stay safe, Brad. Roan ducks? Never heard of those. Yes, we're going to add them to the freezer camp. Yeah, you save one or two meals just in case. You can buy freeze-dried grasshoppers on Amazon that are safe for human consumption. Ah, so if they look like big mallard ducks, they could be Canadian geese. Let me see. Oh, yes, they kinda do. Let me show you. There you go. That's probably a female, because the males are the ones with all the colors. Let's see what the difference. Roan duck is nearly identical to the mallard duckling in terms of plumage colors. Roan ducklings can be distinguished from wild mallard ducklings by the presence of the second stripe, which runs across their face just under their eyes, whereas mallard ducklings have only one stripe which runs across their eyes. See, but they don't show the eye pictures. Let's see.
Quaker, a bowl of good for everyone.
We gotta see the commercials to do this.
I'm Ryan Carey. I'm from Lindsborg, Kansas. I've had poultry since I was 4 years old. I've noticed
It's
that
only 2
lots of
minutes
the
long.
old breeds that I showed when I was in 4-H are beginning to disappear. And so when I relocated from a small town to a farm, I decided to bring the poultry back.
You know, these ruins make a beautiful flock.
Yes, they do.
They're so big. People come to the farm, they go, look at those mammoth mallards. What are you feeding them? I go, well, they're really not mallards. They're just colored like mallards.
Yes, they're the French meat duck from the Rouen region of France. And they're supposed to be large, mammoth, deep-keeled ducks.
Yeah.
The hens obviously have less color than the males.
Right. Looking like a wild mallard.
Like a wild mallard.
That penciling, that brown and black
Yes.
penciling. Well, the thing about this breed, which I think is fantastic, is I really don't want them to hear this, but they're delicious.
They are delicious. They are part of the flock that I use every year to raise several hundred meat ducks that go into the market every fall.
Well, the French certainly know how to eat, and
They do.
They picked a grand duck for it.
Yes, they did.
Yeah. So these birds at maturity, Ryan, what would this mature drake weigh? About 8 or 9 pounds?
About 9 pounds, maybe 10.
You know,
I'm in the city. I look for things around here. I don't do anything for seeds, but I do know some plants, and I mostly know the ones that'll kill you quickest. That I try to warn people to keep their kids away from. Like last year, the water hemlock. But I'm not in an area where I can get a lot of foraging done, because everything gets cut down around here. I seen my first dandelion today. But this isn't like California is. Yeah. There's not much wild stuff that I can get around here. I don't have any access to any woods or anything like that. But I'm going to be doing some guerrilla gardening this year. I know a couple vacant lots that I can sneak some plants in. Oh, Brad, you guys stay safe. Are you in the path that you can get that heavy hail that Ryan Hall y'all was talking about? Yeah, again, there's not even any farms around here or anything. Like I said, I live in the city, and it's about at least a half mile away. There's one farm field, but otherwise, yeah, there isn't much of a place where I can forage for anything. Oh, you stay safe tomorrow, Dawn. Well, if you get any hail, get pictures of it. Because he was saying that hail was going to be pretty big. Well, I seen my first dandelion today, but I seen a lot of little yellow flowers. I think they're the wild strawberry-like plant. You have 60-mile-per-hour winds right now, Dawn? $30,000 hail damage storm. Wow. But I tell you, Ken, what does grow around here, and that's plantain. And they keep cutting it up. Yeah, so you're going to have a rough night, Dawn. Well, you guys, we're going to close this out at the half-hour mark. That means I've been on for 2.5 hours. Hey, love. Thank you for coming in. So in about 12 minutes, we'll be calling it a night. Yusuf, don't do so much emojis, because you'll end up getting booted for too many emojis. You have a blessed night and good luck tomorrow, Dawn. Everything's going great here. I got my kit so I can process my rabbits in the next couple days. That's why I warn you, Yusuf. I'm not going to say what I'm planning, and I'm not going to say when I'm going to plant it either. You got some quail eggs at the store for eating, right? You need to um, incubate some quail and start having growing them yourself. That way, it save you a lot of money in the long run. Verna getting goat milk in their freezer again. Yahoo! Boy, PJ, I wish you lived closer. We have bushes with red berries and bushes with blackberries, not blackberries. Yep. Now, I love that beach. If you're in the United States, you could order from Gidro's Family Farm or Short Pickens Quail or My Shire Farm. Cool. Hey, James, are you excited about QuailCon coming up? Well, this is another thing you need to do. There you go. You need to do this so that you'll be a step ahead. Good luck and happy hatching, PJ. Yep. Number 3 for you. Me too. No, number 4 for me, I think. Yeah, you take that class up there. It's only $45, but you have access to it for the rest of your life. And it give you a step ahead on hatching your own quail and everything. Erica, are you going to be hand milking? Or are you going to use a milker? Pull over hat was because I'm colorblind. Oh, okay. No, that's what t-shirts are for. Each year the t-shirts are different. But do you finish off milking by hand like some of the others do? And then the other thing is, like I said, let me find it. Oh, it's going to come up again about because she's tiny. Andy, call me after this is over. I got the answer about what we talked about. But anyhow, Gido's Family Farm, they have free shipping in continental USA, and you can get $5 off by using the coupon Easter. Coupon code is Easter. So Andy got Sonic corn dogs. MSG Haven. You're shocked that Quail Con is so soon? I've been waiting for Quail Con all winter. Well, yes, 3 minutes. I have to sign off. Because I got some work to do before I go to bed tonight, so I can be ready for tomorrow's projects. Oh, yeah. So I know the big project Andy's working on. Oh, yeah. You have a blessed night, Andy. Everybody have a blessed night. And if nothing else, I will see you Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we sit around the kitchen table and really have a go. Have a blessed night and stay safe.